Welcome to Bon Appetit, where we make all of your dreams in the kitchen come true. This week we're celebrating Carrie's sister's birthday.
Aww.
So I decided I would make her a cake from scratch. Now this is a simple cake, believe it or not, but let's go ahead and meet our ingredients. I have 1 cup of sifted all-purpose flour here with 1 1/4 teaspoons of baking powder and about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. I have 2 large eggs. I've got these in warm water so they'll warm up. You want room temperature eggs. I've got just under a 1/2 cup of milk. I have a 1/2 stick of butter, softened room temperature. This is 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. We're out of vanilla extract, so I'm going to try and use a little bit of honey instead to give it a little sweetness to the batter. And I'm trying to make a banana cake. So I've got 1/2 of a banana here. I've sliced it really thin, sprinkled some granulated sugar on it, and then we're going to be macerating that over heat with a little bit of rum. So that's for the basic cake. Over here we have what I'm going to need to make the buttercream frosting, which is an entire stick of butter softened at room temperature. This is 2 cups of sifted confectioner's sugar. I have a handful of blueberries that I mashed up with a fork and sprinkled some granulated sugar on. I'm going to use lemon juice in that. So let's go ahead and get started by cooking down these fruits. I put both of the fruits on medium heat. These blueberries are going to get a squeeze of lemon juice. Just to flavor them and encourage, the acid will encourage the blueberry flavor. This banana is going to get as always, we got lemon seeds. Kind of thing. Pick those out with the fork. Left-handed, no less. Almost nailed it. There we go. So we're just going to heat these until the fruit gets real soft. And then I will strain them into these bowls. You'll see in the liquid that lemon juice is already turning purple, and that's what we're looking for. That purple is going to be real rich and dark. Give us a nice color for our frosting to complement the yellow cake. So these bananas are starting to sizzle. We don't really want that. We're not looking to cook the bananas. We're just looking to extract their flavor. So I'm going to lower the heat from medium to medium-low. Just going to let the heat and the rum do the work on that. So I'll just keep going back and forth until I arbitrarily decide that these are done. Thin sliced bananas are getting soft really quick. Let's see. Changing, they're adding their extract. Up against the side of your strainer. Strainer do the work. Get the rest of that goodness off of there. And this is why I'm not using a full 1/2 cup of milk. The cake recipe called for a 1/2 cup of milk, but with this moisture content, compensate for that missing milk. Take those blueberries off. To the strainer. And the buttercream frosting recipe I use asks for 3 to 4 tablespoons of milk. What I'm trying to do is I'll use this instead of some of that milk. Make a nice violet colored blueberry frosting. Alright, so you see the results. Our blueberry reduction and our banana reduction. To me, those are perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Now our cake batter begins with whipping the eggs and the sugar until they are thick and glossy. Now you'll see that it's become real pale in color. So now we're going to add our flour in 3 stages. Add about a third of that flour. And we're not going to beat this. Okay, so what we've done is we've aerated the eggs. There's a lot of air incorporated in that mixture, so we're going to we're going to try not to beat the air out of it by adding, and still add this flour. Just a few seconds to get that incorporated. Add another third. Scrape down the sides, the bottom of the bowl. Looks like we've got pretty good incorporation. Everything seems uniform. It's still nice and fluffy. All right. So our next stage here is to melt this butter in our milk. Go ahead, add our banana reduction with another spatula. This over medium heat until the butter melts and the milk is hot. I only did that on a medium heat until the butter melted because I didn't want to scald the milk. What we'll do here is take about a third of our batter mixture. Just temper this hot milk. So what this will do is the batter mixture will cool the milk off, and when we add it to the rest of our batter, it won't cook the hot egg. They won't cook the eggs. The hot milk won't cook the eggs. Into your remaining batter while mixing. That is there. Come in to reclaim the rest of this. All that moisture content. I've had my honey sitting in the Had my honey sitting in a bowl of warm water, so it'll release, almost become pourable. Don't need a lot. Just a little bit more than a teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons, almost a tablespoon. Beat that honey in there. Just gonna scrape it down one more time. You'll see with the addition of that moisture, we have a nice pourable batter. And one time, oh hey Carrie, why do we put candles on top of a birthday cake?
Because it's what you do?
No, it's because it would be a lot harder to put them on the bottom.
True.
Over here, I have taken the wrapper off the butter, rubbed it around the bottom and the sides of the pan. Throw in a couple tablespoons of flour, bang it around until you've got full coverage, toss the extra flour out, and that's how you pre-grease a cake pan. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to pour this batter into the center of the pan. Every little scrap of that. Drop that 3 times, and what that does is causes large bubbles to pop. Large bubbles out of there. And I like to spin it before throwing it in the oven because that helps prevent doming. Now we're going to throw this in for 27 minutes. I'm going to check on it after 25. Heat of buttercream frosting is a nice cold bowl. So I took this aluminum bowl, ran some cold water over the back of it, and threw it in the freezer while we made that cake. So as you can see, it's nice and cold. So throw our butter in here. The first step is to beat this butter till it's fluffy. Add our powdered sugar in 3 parts, so about 1/3 of that. Stick to the edge or else you'll make a powder storm. That's an industry term. Hey Carrie, what do you call an island populated only by cupcakes? A deserted island.
Oh,
Deserted.
clever.
Scrape down the sides and bottom of our bowl to make sure everything is getting fully incorporated. see you've got a nice, sweet, fluffy butter concoction, but it's not spreadable. So that's why we're about to add our moisture content. Going in with the blueberry compote. Extraction, reduction. And start with about a tablespoon of milk. It's looking good. Add another tablespoon and a half of milk, and then I'm going to beat this solid for 3 minutes straight. See, that's nice and fluffy. That is a spreadable consistency that we're looking for. The more air you whip into it, the more spreadable it's going to get, but we are going to put this in the fridge to chill. We're going to be pulling that cake out in a few minutes. Let the cake cool and go ahead and give it an ice. Go ahead and frost it. So we'll be right back. It's been 25 minutes. Let's see how our subject is doing. See, we have baked cake. It's doming, but that'll be fine. Take a toothpick, insert it in the center. If it comes up with no crumbs attached to the toothpick, you know your cake is done. Don't drop toothpicks in the oven like that. Oh, you caught me dusting the cake. Alright, this has been chilled in. Alright, we're going to lift it off of here. See how it looks on the plate. Doming did go down a little, but not enough. The dome went down a little, but not enough. So I'm just going to take a little bit off the top here. Get a nice long knife. Hold your cake still. Try not to go too deep in any particular direction. I didn't really think this through. That will be a good flat bottom for our cake. For once we like a flat bottom. For once we're looking for a flat bottom. Oh, Carrie. What does a balanced diet look like?
I wouldn't know. I'm just kidding.
Slice of cake in each hand.
Aha!
Makes a balanced
Agreed.
diet. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
So this has been chilling in the fridge. See, you can see it's full of air pockets. And the reason you don't ice a hot cake is because this obviously is made up primarily of butter. And if you put it onto your cake, the heat from the cake will melt the butter, and you'll just be left with a mess. Is we have a nice rich violet from the blueberries. They sell all sorts of cake icing tools. My favorite by far is my butter knife. Could buy an offset spatula, which is recommended for this kind of work, but I think it does exactly what this does. We have our finished product. We have our scratch banana cake with a scratch blueberry frosting. Now we're not going to get into this until tomorrow. But we can take some of this left over. Frosting. Delicious. The cake is very light, very spongy, fluffy with a mild hint of banana. The blueberry is very strong flavor without being overpowering. I couldn't be more satisfied with this finished product. So as usual, thank you for watching Bon Appetit. Leave any recipes you'd like to see us make in the future in the comments below. And enjoy your banana blueberry cake. God bless and goodbye.
Me, 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 me.
Are we on?
Mm-hmm.
We are?
Mm-hmm.
I'll stop cussing. Hang on.
Don't do that at home. That's what we don't do at home. Listen to your mama.